Good afternoon and welcome. I am Dr. Marvin Brody, Director of Clinical Education. It is my honor to serve as Grand Marshal at the 6th Commencement Ceremony of the Touro College of Dental Medicine at New York Medical College. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fire Marshal has given very strict instructions for today's event. We must be in compliance, or the Fire Marshal can halt the proceedings. Do not get out of your seats and try to come down the aisle to take photographs. We have hired multiple professional photographers to take pictures of the graduates and supply them to you. Our additional safety and decorum rules have been supplied to the graduates by email and are clearly posted on today's commencement website. At this time, I ask that you silence your cell phones and electronic devices. Please rise and remain standing as we honor the United States of America. Revered members of the clergy, President Kadish, Chancellor Halperin, deans and faculty, the candidates are in their places. The Touro College of Dental Medicine at New York Medical College Commencement is now in session. Rabbi Moshe Krupka, Executive Vice President, Touro University, and member of the Biomedical Ethics Faculty of New York Medical College, will now offer the invocation.
You excited? Avinu Shabbat Shamayim, our Heavenly Father, bless all those who have assembled here today to rejoice in the commencement exercises of the Touro College of Dental Medicine here at New York Medical College, the class of 2025. Almighty God, Rofei Chol Basar Mafli La'asos, you are the healer of all flesh, wondrous in your acts. We gather this afternoon as an academic community and as an extended Touro family to celebrate the achievements of these men and women who have accomplished so much. Before you stand the graduates of 2025, who stand at the dawn of their chosen careers to bring healing and comfort to your world. Men and women who have dedicated themselves to the great art and science of dental medicine and healthcare, a destiny, a noble mission. As we gather as an academic community and as an extended family, we ask you to bless this celebration and smile upon the achievements of those who have worked so diligently and accomplished so much, and who have so much more to offer. Watch over our young graduates who go forth to aid and heal others. Bless their efforts. Almighty God, with great success, and keep them safe as they set out as your agents to serve humanity with care and compassion. Dear God, these dedicated students have worked so incredibly hard. They have toiled long and grueling hours. They have endured sleepless nights to master the intricacies, the complexities, the frailty and the wonder of your most precious creation, humanity. These students have been nurtured, trained, and mentored by distinguished and devoted faculty, not merely in the details of their science, but as Maimonides, a preeminent 13th century rabbinic scholar, physician, and revered communal leader, observed, they have been imbued with an inspired understanding, a reverence for human life. And dear God, we beseech you to shower your blessings upon the families of these students, their parents, spouses, children, and other dear ones who have been there for support and encouragement and have forfeited so much to ensure that these students could succeed. Today, our hearts are filled with pride and joy as we gaze out upon you, the graduates, and grasp the talent, the scholarship, achievement, and promise that each and every one of you represent. May the Almighty provide you with every blessing so that you can each fulfill your own unique potential and destiny. Your parents, siblings, and friends, your faculty and mentors, all of us at Touro are filled with pride and joy, and we wish you all of the Almighty's blessings. Amen. Congratulations and Mazel Tov.
Thank you, Rabbi Krupka. I am pleased to introduce Dr. Ronnie Myers, Dean of the Touro College of Dental Medicine at New York Medical College.
Please be seated. Let's give a round of applause for all the people who are here supporting the graduates, because none of you would be here if it wasn't for them. Honored guests, members of administration and faculty, family and friends, on behalf of the Touro College of Dental Medicine, I'm pleased to welcome you to this momentous occasion in recognition of the 114 graduates of the talented individuals of the class of 2025. You have persevered and survived 4 long, hard years of a rigorous, demanding curriculum. You have done so with incredible calm and fortitude. When you applied and were here for your interview, I told you that you are the best of the best and that you would be successful. I told you that you were all so successful in your previous education that you would be successful at the Touro College of Dental Medicine. In fact, in the United States that year, over 10,000 people applied to dental school each and every year, and 1 in 4 of those applicants applied to the Touro College of Dental Medicine. And you, the magnificent class of 2025, were selected out of over 2,500 applicants to our college. So you have much to be proud of. You have put in many days of community service, studied incredibly long, hard hours, matched to many of the most prestigious residency and specialty programs in the country, and provided an amazing amount of oral health care to the population of the Hudson Valley. For that, our faculty, staff, the patients you have treated, and the entire Touro family will forever be grateful. So go forth from these walls, be, as I know you will, the care providers we have educated, the professionals you have grown and will grow to be, and the compassionate individuals who have over the past 4 years made us proud. We wish you well, success, and Godspeed. Thank you. Just want to take a moment. This morning, we had our awards ceremony in which we recognized many in the class of 2025. This past year, we lost one of our incredible faculty members, Dr. Jay Rubin. And we presented for the first time the Jay Rubin Award for Compassionate Care in his memory. Jay was an unbelievable human being. He embodied what it means to be the consummate educator, an incredible compassionate provider, and an amazing surgeon. But most importantly, Jay was a dedicated husband, father, and a true mensch. I know he meant a lot to the class of 2025, as well as other classes, faculty, staff, and the entire Touro family. So today we want to recognize him. So please join me in a moment of silence for Dr. Rubin. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Myers. I invite Dr. Katrin Tamari, past president of the Touro College of Dental Medicine's Omicron Kappa Upsilon National Dental Honorary Society chapter, to the podium to recognize the 2025 inductees.
Thank you, Dr. Brody. As the past president of the Touro College of Dental Medicine's chapter of OKU, I would like to ask the newly inducted members, as I call your name, to please stand up when your name is called and remain standing. I ask the audience to please hold your applause until all are recognized. Thank you. Dina Abitan, Mateen Alizadeh, Warkes Arakelian, Daniela Berlin, Jacob Buchinger, Sarah Danish, Francesco De Natale, Ariella Durrani, Catherine Flannery, Abigail Gruneisen, Dean Guevara, Nicole Israeli, Luna Shi, Uriel Waldman. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Tamari. I would like to introduce Corey Golden, president of the class of 2025, who will give the student address.
Okay, a little tall. Hold on. Good afternoon, everyone. How'd I do? Good? We're doing good. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Corey Golden, and it is a privilege to stand here today and represent the Touro College of Dental Medicine class of 2025. Big achievement. Firstly, I would like to thank the families, friends, faculty, staff, and administration who supported us throughout this incredible journey. especially my Vice President, Jenna Kahn, for your constant hard work and dedication to our class. I'd also like to give a special thank you today to my mother, who unfortunately is not with us today, but who I know has been watching every part of my journey and would be very proud. And most importantly, congratulations to the class of 2025. Now I know what you're all thinking. They really gave the mic to him. I'm just as shocked as all of you. Graduating from dental school means stepping into the real world, where there's no more hand-holding, no more unlimited amount of dental supplies, and sadly, no more alternative education block weeks. This is our time to take the education that we've received here and make a difference in our communities. Now let's talk about what we just accomplished. Dental school has been a lot. Some days felt like military boot camp, and other days felt like summer camp with, less swimming and more fillings. We pulled all-nighters together, studied, prepping teeth, and sometimes just trying to survive another lab practical. And then came clinic. Real patients, real problems, real pressure. We saw a plethora of cases, some routine, some complex, but they were all valuable. We learned to navigate the nuances of care and communication, and we learned that dentistry is as much about heart as it is about hand skills. We cried, we laughed, we cried again, we questioned our life choices, but through it all, we became dentists. But more than that, we became a family. In this strange and wonderful environment, we found people as weird, driven, and sleep-deprived as we were. Dental school brought us together in a way that many things couldn't. Whether it was swapping clinic stories, helping each other through board exams, or just venting in the student lounge, we forged bonds that will last long beyond these 4 years. This wise guy, Albert Einstein, once said, "Education is that which remains if one has forgotten everything he learned in school." And he was right. We may forget the exact details of histology slides or the perfect matrix band placement, but what we won't forget is how to think, how to adapt, and how to care. And that's the real education that we've gained here at Touro. And so today, I challenge you all to dream big and don't be afraid of failing in your aspirations. Be courageous in taking that next step, because if you don't, you risk becoming just another smart kid, and we didn't come this far just to blend in. As Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult." This is your moment, embrace it, and then go out and create something remarkable. Congratulations, class of 2025. I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Corey. Dr. Aaron Yankowski, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, will introduce our 2025 commencement speaker.
Thank you, Dr. Brody. Well, good afternoon, everyone. It is my great pleasure to introduce our distinguished keynote speaker for today's graduation ceremony, Dr. Susan Fox. Dr. Fox is a nationally recognized leader in health policy, aging, disability, and community inclusion. She currently serves as the president and CEO of Westchester Institute for Human Development in Valhalla, New York, one of the nation's leading university centers for excellence in developmental disabilities. In addition, she holds the role of the director of the Center on Disability and Health and is an associate professor of health policy and management at New York Medical College. Over the course of a remarkable career spanning more than 4 decades, Dr. Fox has led transformative change in the fields of special education, developmental services, and long-term care policy. From her beginnings as a special education teacher in New Hampshire to holding senior leadership roles in state government and academia, she has always been a passionate advocate for person-centered care and inclusive communities. Dr. Fox has authored numerous peer-reviewed publications, led large-scale federal and state-funded research initiatives, and delivered presentations across the country on aging, disability policy, and caregiving. Her work has directly shaped public policy, enhanced services for vulnerable populations, and inspired a generation of professionals committed to social justice and equity in healthcare. Among her many accolades, Dr. Fox has been named to the Power 100 by City and State Westchester County for 5 consecutive years and has received the 914 Inc. Women in Business Westchester County Business Award. She is also a dedicated mentor, educator, and tireless community advocate. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to a trailblazer in health and human services, Dr. Susan Fox.
Thank you. It's always a little intimidating to listen to your own bio, right? So good afternoon, everyone, esteemed faculty, proud families, and most importantly, the 2025 graduating class of the Touro College of Dental Medicine. I can't tell you how honored I am to speak with you and share this very special day with you. Today, we gather to celebrate not just the completion of your academic journey, but the beginning of a remarkable adventure in the world of dentistry. My own professional journey has been shaped by a commitment to serving individuals with disabilities, and I want to share a little of my story with you. My career has spanned, I hate to say, close to 50 years, all related to disability services, policy, and education. I started as an intern at one of the state hospitals in Massachusetts in the very early days of deinstitutionalization. I learned then that many people were unnecessarily locked away in institutions and denied basic rights of education, freedom, choice, and good health care. Since then, I have devoted my professional and personal life to helping everyone have access to a full and meaningful life in the community. At your age, I wasn't so sure what I wanted to do, and I had multiple majors in my first few years of college. But after taking a learning disabilities class, I was fascinated by the notion that everyone learned differently, which is not really such a novel idea, but it was a revelation to me at the time. And I decided that I wanted to pursue a career in special education and human development. Little did I know where that decision would lead me over the years. Today, I feel very lucky to have been able to pursue a career where I know I have made a difference in so many ways, both big and small, in people's lives. On a personal note, my husband and I adopted a young girl with significant disabilities. She has enriched and shaped our lives and the lives of our other 2 children in so many ways. She has kept me grounded in my work and intimately aware of the challenges and barriers faced by individuals with disabilities and their families every day. My journey ultimately led me to the Westchester Institute for Human Development, WID, which has truly been one of the highlights of my career. WID makes a profound impact on our community, and I am so proud to be part of that impact. In 1950, WID began its journey as a pioneer in providing groundbreaking outpatient services for children with disabilities. We were established at Flower and Fifth Avenue in New York City as an institute within the New York Medical College. As one of the country's first outpatient services focused exclusively on children with disabilities, at the time we were primarily a diagnostic and evaluation clinic. And remember, those were the days that if you had a child with a disability, you were pretty much told to institutionalize your child. And WID was kind of paving the way to support families to keep their children at home. And then in 1972, with funds raised by our founder, Dr. Margaret Giannini, WID built Cedarwood Hall on the campus of, on the new campus of the New York Medical College here in Valhalla. So for 75 years, our mission has remained steadfast, creating better futures for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities, for vulnerable children and their families. We're known as a University Center on Excellence in Developmental Disabilities, holding that designation since the mid-1960s. We're a leader in providing medical, dental, clinical, and social services to individuals with disabilities, vulnerable children, families, and professionals. We're also a leading educational institute where future pediatricians, psychologists, dentists, public health experts, child welfare advocates, and more gain hands-on experience in best practices while working directly with our clients. As a society, we have made remarkable strides in improving the lives of people with disabilities and vulnerable children. Services have evolved significantly from institutional-based care to full community inclusion, and WID has been at the forefront of these changes. But dental care has been slow to adapt and to be easily accessible for people with disabilities in the community. You all, more than anyone, understand the importance of good oral health care for our overall health and well-being. This is even more important for people with disabilities who have not had good access to oral health care. Most people with disabilities rely on Medicaid funding for their health care and community services. Yet few states have included dental care in their Medicaid plans. New York has been on the forefront of funding for dental care within Medicaid, which is a real credit to the state. Dr. Giannini, the founder of WID, was a leading advocate back in the 50s and 60s for funding for dental care, as she understood the importance of good oral health care. And thanks to her vision, WID has been a provider of dental care for much of its 75-year history. Dean Meyer's vision to train aspiring dentists to understand the needs of and feel comfortable working with people with disabilities aligns perfectly with WID's vision and mission. During your third-year rotation, you had the opportunity to spend a week with us at WID. The commitment of Dr. Myers and the Touro College of Dental Medicine to providing you with a deep understanding of working with people with special needs is remarkable and really quite unique. I hope you found the week you spent with us to be educational, inspiring, and productive. Feedback from third-year students about their experience at WID has been overwhelmingly positive. Many of you came in on the first day not really having much idea what to expect or having no prior experience with people with special needs. By the end of your week, you told us that you became comfortable to the extent that I hope that no matter who comes into your office for treatment in the future, you will have a certain comfort level. Many of you told us that you realized how rewarding treating those with special needs can be, as well as learning about the challenges and barriers involved in their treatment. During your short week at WID, you learned about the use of behavior guidance techniques and desensitization to gain patient trust. And you learned about how individual and unique each person is, and that success means different things depending on who your patient is. Success could be simply educating a patient and caregiver and seeing it materialize with better oral health. Success can be seen in those who previously would not come into the dental clinic and now look forward to their appointments and will now sit in the dental chair and allow you to examine their teeth. And success can be as significant as being able to restore a smile to someone who did not have teeth, or maintaining teeth that might otherwise have been lost due to disease or neglect. As you stand on the precipice of your own professional journey, remember that every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow. Every patient you treat is a chance to make a difference. Your skills, compassion, and dedication are the tools that will shape the future of dentistry. Embrace the unknown with courage. Let your passion drive you forward. The world needs your expertise, your empathy, and your unwavering commitment to excellence. You have the power to transform lives, to bring smiles to faces, and to be a beacon of hope in your community. You never know exactly what life has in store for you. Each decision you make leads you in a direction that you may or may not be expecting. Embrace the unknown and the adventure that is your future. My hope is that all of you will be so inspired by your work at WID and your training at Touro that you will be motivated to work with people with disabilities in your future practices. And beyond that, I hope that a handful of you will be so motivated as to devote your entire practice to people with disabilities. It is a truly rewarding and fulfilling career. Pope Francis famously noted, "Rivers do not drink their own water. Trees do not eat their own fruit. The sun does not shine on itself, and flowers do not spread their fragrance for themselves. Living for others is a rule of nature. We are all born to help each other." This quote really speaks to me and beautifully captures the essence of humility, service, and compassion. I hope it also resonates with you as you embark on your careers. Congratulations, class of 2025. May your future be bright, your impact profound, and your dedication to service unwavering. Go forth and make the world a better place, one smile at a time. You are great students, and you are going to do great things. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Fox. Before we invite Dr. Kadish to come to the podium, I would like to ask all special hooders who are seated in the audience to line up to the left of the auditorium where a representative is waiting. There you go. Okay. Oh, okay. We're still moving. It is now my pleasure to invite the president of Touro University, Dr. Alan Kadish, to the podium for remarks and the conferring of degrees.
Thank you very much, Dr. Brody. Graduates, faculty, administration, family, and friends, welcome to the 6th graduation of the Touro College of Dental Medicine. Doesn't quite seem as if we've been here that long. We're still a relatively new school. But with apologies to our prior graduates, I've been incredibly proud of what I've heard from the leadership about this class. And it seems that every year the class gets better and better. So congratulations on being who you are and making us proud. I'd like to begin just by acknowledging some people on the podium, some of you whom you've heard from and who will speak to you, particularly Dean Myers, Dr. Katz, Dr. Jankowski, Dr. Brody, and others who've led the Touro College of Dental Medicine and made sure that you got the best possible education in the country. So thank all of you. Dr. Haitham Anabi has been a good friend of the school. He's chair of the Board of Advisors and also a parent of now 3 dental students at the Touro College of Medicine. Thank you, Dr. Anabi, for being here and your support for us and friendship. And I would reintroduce Dr. Fox and in advance tell you about Dr. Halpern and Dr. Etienne, whom you'll meet later, and as well as the Provost for Graduate and Professional Affairs at Touro, Dr. Patricia Solkin. Thank you all for being here and thank you for your support. Touro College is not a faith-based institution, but we call it a Jewish-inspired institution. We, of course, don't teach Judaism to dental students or medical students, but we do try to teach some long-standing values of a commitment to intellectual achievement and education, and a commitment to community service. And I believe that the education at the Touro College of Dental Medicine has well supported those values, and hope that we've created a great group of dental practitioners for the future. But this year, I want to emphasize two other values which are not unique to the Jewish tradition, but certainly have been present throughout history. And those are resilience and adaptability. All of you graduates had, at some point in your education, to deal with the COVID pandemic, a change in the way we delivered education, and the challenges of what COVID did to society. There have been the upheavals, both overt and behind the scenes, on college and educational campuses. We haven't had any public demonstrations, but certainly the events of the last couple of years have aroused appropriately strong feelings. And finally, you're dealing with a little bit of an uncertain future about what events in Washington, which took place from 1 to 4 this morning, will mean for the ability to fund health care. And so with all of that, and with the rapid technological change that our society is undergoing, you've had to learn some new things. Technologically, dental medicine continues to advance with new techniques, new biomaterials, and new ways of treating patients. And artificial intelligence, although the future is still not completely clear, will transform both our clinical practice and the way we live our lives. So if you've learned anything in the last 4 years, apart from commitment to helping others and the technical skills to be a dentist, by being here today, you've shown that you've learned both resilience and adaptability. And as you go forward into an ever-changing world, where you'll be exposed to surprises in both health and otherwise, and to rapid changes in technology, if you keep in mind those two characteristics, which I believe you've learned in school, in addition to the others, I think it will well serve you for the future. Touro University has 20,000 students, including 5,000 undergraduates and 15,000 graduate and professional students. But one of the things that we think makes Touro unique, which is particularly true at the Touro College of Dental Medicine, is that we think of ourselves, in addition to an educational institution, as a family. Doesn't mean everybody always agrees. Families sometimes have fights. But we really believe that we're in this together to try to build a better world. And so, as in a few moments you will be alumni of the Touro College of Dental Medicine, we hope you keep in mind that we continue to think of ourselves as a family, that you keep your faculty and professors advised about where you are in your careers, that you come back and say hello, and continue to keep your connection to the Touro College of Dental Medicine. Good luck to all of you, and make us proud, as I know you will. So with that, I'm going to ask the graduates to stand. And this is the part where you actually get your degree, so that when you come up here and we introduce you as doctor, you will have earned that distinction. Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Dental Medicine, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the State of New York and the Board of Directors of Touro University, I confer upon the class of 2025 the degree of Doctor of Dental Surgery, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations that relate to that degree. Congratulations, graduates. So graduates, you may be seated. Now we come to the fun part where you get to walk up on the stage and get a hood put on.
I have the pleasure and honor of presenting the candidates for the degree of Doctor in Dental Surgery. Candidates will move as directed. Please.
Dr. Sami Ahmed. Dr. Lin Xinyue Chen. Dr. David Cho. Dr. Ariel Durrani. Dr. Catherine Flannery. Dr. Caleb Glick. Dr. Stephen Huerta. Dr. Mohammed Javed. Dr. Ima Munzar. Dr. Geraldine Pulias. Dr. Lucas Resnick. Dr. Rachel Rolnick. Dr. Jordan Sahane. Dr. Emmanuel Shadai. Dr. Brian Shin. Dr. Dion Tay. Dr. Christian Tran. Dr. Cindy Zhang. Dr. Mateen Alizadeh. Dr. Ragad Al Saeed. Dr. Varkis Arakelyan. Congrats. Dr. Benjamin Brill. Dr. Francesco Di Natale. Dr. Nicole Gahn. Dr. Abigail Gruneisen. Dr. Nicole Israeli. Dr. Taylor Kolish. Dr. Diana Laucombe. Dr. Jeremy Lichter. Dr. Emu Lin. Dr. Tatum McCann. Dr. Isai Morgado. Dr. Yehudis Newman. Dr. Ruyu Ning. Dr. Shayan Purushasp. Dr. Armita Sunayi. Dr. Abraham Brandel. Dr. Victoria Burns. Dr. Noor Chalabi. Dr. Sarah Leah Dinesh. Dr. Graziella DeMonte. Dr. Dr. Dean Guevara. Dr. Rachel Hahn. Dr. Dylan Hebertson. Dr. Jenna Khan. Dr. Gi Nam Kim. Dr. Min Kyu Kim. Dr. Shayna Lavi. Dr. Noah Lebovitz. Dr. Kyle Mackey. Dr. Adam Mustafa. Dr. Vasil Naida. Dr. Jessica Rodriguez. Dr. Gidon Sher. It's upside down. Dr. Uriel Waldman. Switch. Switch. Yep. Dr. David Arco. Dr. Jamie Chen. Dr. Albert Gendy. Dr. Corey Golden. Dr. Emily Nguyen. Dr. Aaron Kaplan. Dr. Sandra Kashani. Dr. Artiza Khan. Dr. Joshua Konikoff. Dr. Ryan Lavi. Dr. Zhang Mak Lee. Dr. Benjamin Lightman. Dr. Nicole Marcus. Dr. Yakira Markovich. Dr. Michael Mokhtar. Dr. Daniel Molokandov. Dr. Sarah Porges. Dr. Daniel Steinberger. Dr. Heiji Yoon. Dr. Mohammed Alamari. Dr. Miriam Ursid. Dr. Nick Belmonte. Dr. Anya Braverman. Dr. Alexander Constantine. Zero. Dr. Zero Deng. Dr. Rosie Ganack. Dr. Samantha Goulad. Dr. Yejin Jenny Huang. Dr. Lovejeet Kaur. Dr. Danny Kaimov. Dr. Husan Kuliev. Dr. Zachary Mann. Dr. Saul Schnitzler. Dr. Ali Shambayati. Dr. Luna Shi. Dr. Jisoo Sa. Dr. Aaron Yeager. Dr. Brian Zhang. Dr. Dina Abitan. Dr. Bushra Belkar. Dr. Daniela Berlin. Dr. Joseph Bizar. Dr. Tova Blank. Dr. Jacob Buchinger. Dr. Cash Gadirian. Dr. Allison Goldblatt. Dr. Hiba Iqbal. Dr. Michael Kravitskin. Dr. Amy Masawa. Dr. Elizabeth Neshuat. Dr. Diana Passarello. Dr. Karishma Patel. Dr. Erica Pimentel. Dr. Stephanie Ratchev. Dr. Patricia Romero Chirino. Dr. Vimaxi Shah. Dr. Esther Shimonov. Dr. Rachel Wildstein. Congratulations.
The dental oath will be administered to the graduates by Vice Dean Dr. David Katz.
Graduates, please stand and turn to the dental oath in your program. I invite any dentists in the audience who wish to take the oath to also rise and join us as we recite the oath together. Please remember to say it deliberately, there is punctuation, and say it with meaning. Please say it together with me now. I publicly acknowledge and accept the privileges and responsibilities given to me today as a dentist and dedicate myself to provide care to those in need. I pledge my utmost effort to acquire the knowledge, skills, attitudes, and behavior required for the practice of dentistry, embracing opportunities to learn from patients, teachers, and colleagues. I will seek new knowledge and teach what I have learned. I will acknowledge my limitations and my mistakes so that I may learn from them. I will respect all patients as individuals without regard to gender, race, national origin, religion, or sexual orientation. I will embrace the highest standards of the dental profession and pledge to conduct myself accordingly in all my interactions. I will always place the needs of my patients above my own. I will use my skills to care for all in need without bias and with openness of spirit. I will strive to alleviate suffering. Even under duress, I will not use my knowledge or skills against humanity. To uphold these responsibilities, I will maintain my own well-being and the well-being of those close to me. I am committed to make myself a trustworthy dentist who will practice dentistry with excellence, integrity, and devotion to my patient. I commit myself to a life that will bring honor to my profession. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Congratulations, class of 2025. You may be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Katz. It is the custom of this college, relatively unique in the health profession's education, to invite a representative of our military to join us every year at commencement. This year, one recipient of the DDS degree from Touro College of Dental Medicine will be commissioned as medical officer in the United States Army. We are joined this afternoon by a graduate of the School of Medicine of New York Medical College, U.S. Navy Captain Mille Etienne, MD, MPH, Vice Chancellor, Associate Dean of Student Affairs, and Associate Professor of Neurology and Medicine. Dr. Etienne founded and directed the epilepsy, EEG, and autonomic programs at the Walter Reed National Military Medical Center. While at Walter Reed, Dr. Etienne was Associate Program Director of the Neurology Residency Program and was on the Clinical Neurophysiology Teaching Faculty for the National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke at the NIH. Captain Etienne currently serves as the Executive Officer for the Navy Reserve USNS Comfort. He has been on the faculty at NYMC since 2013 and has also been involved in educating our students at Touro College of Dental Medicine. Captain Etienne, on behalf of the college, I am pleased to say the podium is yours.
After graduating from Touro College of Dental Medicine, one of our graduates will move on to a career in the armed forces. This year, we have one graduate moving on to serve in the United States Army. It is traditional for officers to recite the oath of office upon commissioning or upon promotion. This oath is the same oath that has been taken by all military officers as they get commissioned or promoted to their next rank. This oath is similar to that taken by public servants like members of Congress, the U.S. Supreme Court, and the President of the United States, and that they all swear to defend the Constitution of the United States. As our graduate takes this oath, take notice that this oath is not to an individual, but rather to the Constitution of the United States of America. Here at New York Medical College and Touro College of Dental Medicine, it has been our custom to have the officers take the oath of office at these commencement exercises. At this time, I would like to ask the following graduate to join me on the dais. Dr. Ruyu Ning, Captain, United States Army. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. State your name, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations.
Thank you, Captain Etienne. It is now my honor to call upon Chancellor Edward Halperin to address the graduates.
Good afternoon. Commencements, ladies and gentlemen, don't just happen. They require effort to plan and execute. We begin by expressing our gratitude to the chairs of the commencement organizing committees. Thank you to Karen Borelli-Longo of the Dental School. Thank you to Vilma Bordenaro for the Schools of Medicine, Graduate Studies, and Health Sciences and Practice. Thank you to Professor Jan Galiepter and the members of the Faculty Commencement Committee. Thank you to the ladies and gentlemen behind the curtain, the IT team of Michael Cotter, Juan Castro, Michael Frankfurter, Corrine Zatesnik, and Jared Schneering. Thank you. All of those diplomas and sequence didn't appear by magic, so thank you to Eileen Romero and the Registrar's Office. A very special thank you to Director Robert Lancia and the uniformed and plainclothes officers of the New York Medical College Public Safety Office, the State University of New York State Police, and the Westchester County Police, who protect and will protect us at all three ceremonies today and next week. To the parents and grandparents, aunts and uncles and cousins and brothers and sisters and friends and significant others of the graduates, I believe I am safe in asserting that you can understand how commencement keeps people with jobs like mine awake at night. For the last 2 years, many campuses in their commencement exercises have been roiled by disruptions, political demonstrations, and sometimes violence. I believed, however, that there are still some colleges and universities in this country that still know how to conduct a civil, dignified academic commencement with respectful speaking and respectful listening, a ceremony which celebrates academic excellence and achievement. Last year and this year, my belief in the existence of such colleges and universities was validated because you have just seen a college and a university that still knows what's important in the free yet ordered space of academos, the place in Plato's garden where the lovers of knowledge dwell. And your family members just graduated from it. Thanks to all of you for proving that at Touro University and New York Medical College, there remain American universities that know where we stand on principle, and that we stand on principle lest we not stand at all. Rabbi Krupka, President Kadish, officers of the Touro College of Dental Medicine, members of the faculty, family, and friends, and my dear young dentists. This afternoon, I shall be so bold as to share a closing of commencement thought with you regarding how you might henceforth proceed in life. You will quickly observe that I'm going to quote from Episcopalian, Baptist, and Hindu authorities. It should surprise no one that an officer of a university under Jewish auspices does so. We are instructed in the Babylonian Talmud and Tractate Berechot that there is a special blessing upon encountering a notable non-Jewish scholar. Blessed are you, God, who grants wisdom to flesh and blood. The Right Reverend Marianne Buddy, the Episcopal Bishop of Washington, D.C., recently gave a teaching similar to what Dr. Fox just told you about when she quoted from the late Pope Francis. Reverend Bud said, "We are not on our own here on this earth or in our lives. We are not isolated from one another. And there is a force at work in the universe that is ultimately for good, which we can tap into and which can empower us. People of faith give that force very particular names, and people who are not those of faith also recognize that there are ways to describe that sense of empowerment that is bigger than we are and can work through us in ways that astonish us. We can't control it, we can't evoke it on command, but it is real and we can count on it and allows all of us to do extraordinary things. When we do it together, then we can move mountains that seemed immovable before. We must trust in the innate human capacity to channel love and goodness and real strength into our own lives and into the world. If, young dentist, you tap into your innate human capacity, you will need to be in touch with what is genuine within you, what Dr. Fox called your passion. 45 years ago, the theologian Howard Thurman, who was ordained as a Baptist minister, characterized it this way: there is something in every one of you that waits and listens for the sound of the genuine in yourself. And if you cannot hear it, you will never find whatever it is for which you are searching. And if you hear it and do not follow it, it was better that you had never been born, because you are the only you that has ever lived. Your idiom is the only idiom of its kind in all of existence, and if you cannot hear the sound of the genuine in you, you will spend all of your days at the ends of strings that somebody else pulls. There is in you something that waits and listens for the sound of the genuine in yourself. And sometimes there is so much traffic going on in your mind, so many different kinds of signals, and you are buffeted by them. And in the midst of all that noise, you've got to find out, who are you? How does the sound of the genuine come through to you? That sound of the genuine is flowing through you. Do not be deceived and thrown off by all the noises that are a part even of your dreams and your ambitions, so that you don't hear the sound of the genuine you, because that is the only true guide that you will ever have. And if you don't have that, you don't have a thing. You may be famous. You may be whatever the other ideals are, which are part of your generation, but if you don't have the foggiest notion of who you are, where you are going, and what you want, you're lost. Cultivate to the discipline of listening to the sound of what is genuine in you. This is, graduates, a particularly fraught time to tap into what is genuine in yourselves. I think that what is genuine, what I recommend to you, is to employ your life in healthcare to make this a better civilization by meeting a test. A test framed for us by the winner of the Pulitzer and Nobel Prizes, the American writer and novelist Pearl Buck, wrote, "The test of a civilization is the way it cares for its helpless members." Senator and Vice President Hubert Humphrey, who was by education a pharmacist, said, "The ultimate moral test of any government is the way it treats three groups. First, those at the dawn of life, our children. Second, those in the shadows of life, our needy, our sick, our handicapped. And third, those in the twilight of life, our elderly." Now, I have just listed for you the positive aspects of the test we face in life. Let me remind you that there is a flip side to that test. Non-cooperation with evil is as much a duty as is cooperation with good, we were taught by Mohandas K. Gandhi. Remember, graduates, that silence in the face of evil only benefits the persecutor. It never benefits the victim. Open your eyes, recognize what's it about and around you. But to do this will require that you foster your skills of mental awareness, to learn how to see, to not just see, but to observe. In his very complicated philosophical treatise, The Guide of the Perplexed, written around 1185 to 1190, Maimonides comments on the third chapter of the book of Genesis, the story of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden and the eating of the fruit of the tree of knowledge. Remember your Bible story? The verse begins, "And the eyes of both of them were opened, and they knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together." Maimonides writes over 900 years ago about Adam. It does not say that the eyes of both of them both were opened and they saw that they were naked, because what he saw then was the same thing he had seen before. There was no covering of the eyes that was removed, but his state of mind changed so that he considered bad what he had not considered before. The Hebrew verb v'tipokas na, and were opened, always refers to the bestowal of mental awareness, the bestowal of mental awareness, not to the bodily act of seeing. So, to be mentally aware, to find what is genuine in yourselves, to move mountains, to meet the test I have placed before you, think, and as Dr. Fox told you, explore. T.S. Eliot wrote in the poem, The Four Quartets, "We shall not cease from exploration. and the end of our exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time. New York Medical College and Touro University send you forth confident that you possess the tools necessary to explore. We, as an institution, I, as the Chancellor and CEO of this institution, wish all of you Godspeed on this life journey of exploration. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chancellor Halperin. Revered members of the clergy, President Kadish, Chancellor Halperin, deans, faculty, distinguished guests, graduates, parents, and friends, the 6th commencement of Touro College of Dental Medicine at New York Medical College is concluded. Please remain in your seats until the stage party, faculty, and graduates have completed the recessional. We invite everyone to please join us for light refreshments in the upper lobby. To my dear, dear graduates, congratulations! Have a wonderful afternoon.